Welcome back, this is Ego Kitten 7770, and for the past week I have been stripping this mine of almost everything valuable it has. This little side tunnel here I dug out myself, and I set a landmark or GPS marker on top of this hydrogen tank down here. My plan is to get a power source on it, which I have, and I would like to try to airlift this thing out of this hole. I don't have that technology. My only other option is to build a pipeline, find the parts for maybe, I don't know how I'm gonna find the parts for another tank. But I would like to get the fuel that's in here, which is almost 50% of a tank, up to the surface. I don't know how I'm gonna accomplish that one yet. I cut a lot out because I didn't want to spoil too much about this whole thing. But yeah, I dug out a lot of underground blocks of variations of stuff. So I've gotten quite a bit of large steel tubes. And I'm thinking about attempting to recover this vehicle and the other. I just don't need a whole bunch of these parts on it. It also gives me a chance to check to see if any of these cargo containers have something in it. That one was empty. Let's see. I haven't done too much with the rover or the base. Clearing this place out has taken up a considerable amount of time. Honestly, I don't know why I keep checking things that are obviously enemy controlled. Makes no sense to keep checking them. At the very least, I'm getting much needed parts. One last cargo container, and if it's empty, then there's, well, I'm just gonna call it quits on this one. Empty. Okay. No point breaking it down the rest of the way. I might do it later, but not right now. Very convenient battery right here. It's almost fully, it almost has a full battery charge as well. It's just getting it out of this hole is going to be time consuming. I'm sure eventually I'll be able to do it. Just like eventually I'll be able to do something with those lights that are shining down into this tunnel. So right here, this opening, that's the hallway that goes to the office. That tank was right underneath that hallway. Kind of convenient. It gives me a place to put a pipe up to and maybe start siphoning it off into a small hydrogen tank, then transferring it bit by bit. I'm not exactly sure. What I do know is I've almost completely filled the cargo storage on this little base. So I'm probably going to thinking about putting a large, no, I'm not thinking about, I am going to put a large cargo container on this little base of mine. I just haven't decided where. And no, I haven't done anything with this vehicle yet. It's still in the same sorry state it's been since I moved it. As of right now, this solar panel that's on the rover is the only solar panel I have gaining power. Yeah. The batteries on the rover are recharged, so in case I drain this large battery somehow, I could turn those on for some emergency power. Think about maybe connecting this connector up, but I don't know if I could support it in any way where I could connect it. Though I do have the advanced welding mod installed on this, so I could possibly put some weld pads down and sacrifice some materials. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to do the industrial container or if I'm going to do the regular container. The industrial container is the newer block. Oh, wait. It doesn't have a connector on all 6 sides. It only has it on 4 sides. Let's go with the original cargo container. I want it to be below... No, I've went too high. I want it to be below that small cargo container, so I'll have to rip out the floor and then put it down, sunk it into the ground. Something's in the way, obviously. There must be more plates down below, which means I have to dig them out. Oh well. Bound to happen. Hopefully I can get all 3 of them. Nope. I'm assuming there's 3. Because if I go up, yep. I was going off of how the blast doors were set up here. Obviously they had connections on the sides. I just didn't know how many connections. This looks okay. I could place it now. That way it's sunken into the ground a significant amount. Protected by the voxels. I want to run a conveyor over to the top part, so I've got it connected up. Don't know why I grabbed the curved one, but I could just have grabbed this one. Conveyor junction. I was hoping to get this tank built, but I don't have the tubes. So I'm just gonna steal parts from it to complete this cargo container. And junction. It's gonna be nice having... Oh, I guess yeah, see? I don't have those 80 large steel tubes for that thing. Well, technically I do, but I would have to I would be letting out all the gas from the hydrogen tank underground. I'm not willing to do that, because that's... I want to... The less fuel I need to produce, the better. I don't want to do too much ice digging. I will do some ice digging, but... down here, I've taken out, I'll show you, I've taken out the superstructure, everything that was down here. And I dug up a battery that I found in the ground. It's off to the right. I don't show it too much right now. But all the scaffolding that was in here, I've torn it all down. I scrapped all of it. Just only the lights are remaining. I don't really have a system to retrieve them, so that's why I'm leaving them in where they're at. This vehicle right here, I would love to recover it. Now I'm going to try to dig it out of here. It's all heavy armor, and it wouldn't take much for me to turn this into like a small ice miner. Probably don't want to destroy the ice right now. So my only worry is missing a little bit of voxel, because that would screw this whole thing over.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yep, that didn't last long. Fortunately, there's a place for me to store some of this. Well, not as much as I wanted. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to destroy the ice, because going back and forth up here, I mean, I could do it, but it would take forever. Besides, doing the right-click mining gets a larger area of ice out of the, we'll get a larger area of voxel out of the way. Hopefully making it so I can get this thing, well, I'm hoping to be able to dislodge this thing. Mostly I just need to clear the wheels and clear underneath it. I should be able to convert the whole thing over. I'm going to assume it's in station right now. So if I convert the ship, it should just fall. Should. I've never actually tried this on a small grid ship before. I'm pretty confident I got all the voxels. Well, here goes, well, I don't know. I see there's still some ice on the wheels. I want to make sure there's no packets of ice anywhere to grab those. Still haven't figured out the key to close build vision. I'm worried about how the ice isn't falling. Well, I don't want to be in the cockpit when I do this, but I will be on the jetpack. And here goes. It didn't fall. Uh-oh. Are those Klang sparks? Oh, that's not good. Oh, the arm! The arm is still a station! Oh, can I save this thing? No! Ah! Well. There went that. Blew a nice crater in the ground. I'm lucky I was flying. That could have killed me. Easily. Did I completely destroy the cockpit? Looks like yes. Unless it flew up on top of the bridge or somewhere up higher. I'll search at that right now. I can't tell if it did any damage to the ceiling. Maybe. I don't know how far Klang bits can fly, so I'm just gonna look up here real quick. No. Okay. It looks like I destroyed the cockpit. I'm gonna give a moment of silence to this thing. Well,
I have
poor
computed the
rover.
location of the nearest geosynchronous communications satellite. If you manage to leave the planet, you should direct your ship there so I can transmit the evidence we gathered on the corporation to all public channels.
Thank you, Mabel. That will help. But preferably, I mean, it will help, but not at the moment. Not when I can barely even get off the ground. And I still have to find the evidence, as you said. Which, I don't think any of the evidence is in this mine. I think yeah. There's a lot of good materials here. I mean, it's not gonna make up for the destruction of a cockpit. I destroyed glass, construction components, plates, computers. Computers are something I need computers, and I just blew some up. Though, I still have some computers left at my crash site. I still have a display up, that's right. It's not a huge loss, but it's kind of annoying that I lost that thing. And this path, why is it straight down? Alright. Not sure why I can't get up the path anymore. It's been working for a while and then it just stopped working. Everything that was in here besides, I've already gone over that, haven't I? I tore out everything there. I've just got those crates left. I tore down the other two large hydrogen tank things, scaffolding. Don't have a way to get those lights out safely. Well, I guess I could just put some padding around the light, or grind the light off, put some padding around whatever is powering them. That's just a little clicker way down, having to run. I can't use these rocks, so I might as well grind them out of existence, because with trash cleanup turned off, these don't get cleaned up. There's the battery I dug out. That was the one that was connected to the sensor and sound block. Ugh. I'll grab this ice. At the very least I can grab that. I destroyed the path down here. Oy. Still gotta grind that down. And I've still got some work to do down here. For right now, I'm just gonna clean up the mess I made. I'm pretty sure the destruction of that rover was my first major mistake in this series. Alright, let's get this thing out of here. And that's the rest of that turret gone. Probably not going to grind down the other rover just yet. I'm going to finish cleaning up my mess here. Oh, you know what? Not even the pistons survived, or the landing gear. And I'm sure I lost a lot of plates, as well as grids. Oh, the grids.
Inventory full.
Of course. Of course it's full. Can't even pick up one plate. Anything of these that got weld up? No, wait. Not. I have interior plates on me still. From the cargo container. I'll just plop down this. And put some components in it. Then I could finish grinding down this section. Maybe. Yeah. Probably the next episode I'm going to be doing, let's see, probably I'll work on my rover, get that thing functional to the point where I'm satisfied with it.
Energy low.
I saw the comment where someone suggested me naming it Mueller. I mean, it is technically a cargo hauler, but I don't know if that name resonates with me. I mean, it's something, in case I can't come up with anything, but it's not resonating. I think once I get it more situated, I'll have a better understanding of what I want to name it. Definitely want to raise it up a bit. Definitely want to put a pressurized space on it. I know my current setup doesn't work. Oh, I also want to probably oh man. Another sandstorm. Well, since I have the large steel tubes, I might as well weld up these wheels. So at least be a little bit more complete. I do like these 5x5 off-road wheels, though I realize I put them on backwards on each side. At least they're uniform, being backwards on both sides. Yeah. Not much I can really do with this space. I mean, I could, I guess, put a vent on there and pressurize this place, but I don't really see the point in that right now. After all, I don't want to get too comfortable with this little spot I have here. So let's get rid of this crate. I don't need to keep it separate anymore. Plenty of space in my base. And I'll get back to grinding down more stuff in a moment. When I fill up my O2 bottles. Oy, there's too much ice. There we go. In fact, there's still ice in the connector. which I'll probably add this ice too. I did find a way to get this thing while under the vehicle. So there's that. I think I left the door open. Oh well. It's not like dust doesn't get in there anyways. Let's see. Which path do I want to take? Down. How did I not take damage from that? Okay. I didn't take damage from the thing clanging out. I didn't take damage from falling. I haven't even opened. I haven't opened the admin tools, so I'm definitely not invulnerable. At least I don't think I'm invulnerable. More grinding. I'll probably clip it away in a bit. But this... Oh! Oh! I see what happened. The wheels are... Those wheels didn't drop down. They're still... See? They're stuck there, which means they're in voxel. Great. Just great. Also, that arm wasn't falling until I ground. It eventually did fall once I got it out of the ice. And even though I ground down those wheels, I never found a Doom voxel. So I don't know why they didn't convert to ship. I just don't know why it exploded. It should have been clear. If anyone has a suggestion on why it clanged out, other than obviously the rotor was the issue, I am not going to try to recover this other vehicle. No way, that's off the table. That thing's gonna get ground down. I'll build my own vehicle. Don't need another thing clanging out, especially near a loaded hydrogen tank. Whoa. I could only imagine how many ways that would go wrong. If that thing explodes, I'll definitely die. No questions about that. So far, I'm proud that I haven't died yet, though I have not gone up against any of the G-Corp bases. I have not gone to the Flight Research Base yet. There's still the secret weapons storage or facility. Haven't gone there yet. I still need parts to build a large rover. So after I get this my small rover situated, I'm probably going to go out scouting, looking for some stuff I could scrap and get some more parts. And I would like to try to make like an armored vehicle, one that doesn't get shut up immediately. Maybe put some armor over the wheels without clanging the wheels. I've never actually done that before. I don't even know how that would work. I'd probably need a skinnier wheelbase than what I've currently got, as well as a lot of armor. I'm not even sure how I'd make an armored vehicle, to be honest. Has to be light enough to move, but heavy enough to resist getting shot a bit. Ugh. At the moment, I'm just gonna organize my inventory a bit. I can't move that ice. It's in the connector. Oh well. Continue on with this. Now I won't have 5 places where things are at. I'll just have... Well, no, there's more than 5 spots. Anyways, I'm consolidating what I have. I could probably start building the large rover with the amount of plate I have. I just don't have the large steel tubes I need. 48 is not going to be enough, for sure. Though if I can hit a large steel tube shipment, that should get me what I need. But before that, I need a combat ready vehicle. Yeah. Next episode, I'm probably going to be getting my small vehicle situated better. Well, that's going to be about it for this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, and yeah, not much more I could do here. So, see you next time, and bye!